Hello friend, Krudless here, just popping in to show you a quick guide on how to find all the orbs for the summoning of the secret world boss in World of Warcraft Legion called Kosumoth. Now earlier today, a couple of players actually managed to discover how to summon the secret world boss into Azeroth, and the way they did this was to activate lots of small orbs around the world in the Broken Isles, in a specific order. Now, the guidelines for how to summon this boss and how the boss works is not quite 100% certain yet, but this is what we've boiled it down to right now. The boss will have a chance to drop either a mount or a pet. You will also get a world quest when you are done with the clicking of the orbs. Each individual player have to unlock the orbs themselves. You can not unlock the orbs in a group, and you have to be level 110 to do this because you have to have the world quests unlocked. So this is a really nice way to get the mount and a pet if you want to do that. Now, if you want to, you can go and kill Kosumoth right now. A lot of players have been summoning him all throughout the day, so you can just travel down to the Eye of Azshara, and by either using a Goblin Glider Kit, the kite from Highmountain, you can also walk or swim across the waters from Azsuna if you want to. The boss will spawn there every time one of the other players in a certain realm finishes the clicking of the different orbs in the specific order. As of right now, people believe you have to unlock the world quest to get the pet or the mount to drop. We don't really know what the drop percentages are for the mount or the pet outside of the world quest. There are people that have completed the world quest and they've been able to get the pet. So what I would recommend is that you unlock the world quest by doing the orb guide that I'm showing you in this video. Now, what's special about this guide is I'll show you all the locations for all the orbs, so you can go and find them yourself and do this quest to get the pet and the mount. There will be some information down in the description box for you to check out. There are coordinates for each of the different orbs. There will also be links to the timestamps in the video where I'll show you the location, so you can just go down there and click to skip ahead in the video. Now, the first place you want to visit is the Broken Shore. We want to visit a character named Drak'Thul. He's located on the western part, southwestern part of the Broken Shore. You get there by using a glider or the kite from Dalaran, and you soar down towards the sea from the Crassus Landing, the area with the flight path and the flight master, to Dalaran. Now, what these players that discovered this actually did, they met Drak'Thul here, thought he was a little Easter egg, which is cool. He's from back in Warcraft 3. And then they discovered this little orb on his table next to him. And on this table, there are several of these small little pellets that are basically scattered around on the table. And then they superimposed these pellets on top of the regular Broken Isles map. And they show different locations throughout the world. All of these locations have an orb in themselves. So what we are going to do is we're going to visit all of these different places where these pellets kind of tell us to go. But first, we need to have a chat with Drak'Thul. He's telling us about some things relating to the Legion, and we are trying to get his help. He doesn't want to help us. He goes off and ignores us, and we have to head to get some other item. You need to talk to him before you can get to the next step of this, so make sure you do and exhaust his dialogue. A very nice add-on you can use in this situation is to use the add-on TomTom. It gives you the ability to type in coordinates down in your chat bar, and you'll be able to mark certain points on your map or your minimap. For this first item we want to get, the coordinates are 58.54. This is on the eastern part of the Broken Shore. There is a cave that was previously blocked off, but after you talk to Drak'Thul, the door will open up and you'll be in this musty cave. It's pretty difficult to spot this item, in fact, but there is a little pile of mud with some bones in it towards the innermost wall. You want to go there and you want to inspect that thing to get the item you want. Here you find the Weathered Relic. You want to bring this one back to Drak'Thul and talk to him again and exhaust his dialogue once more. Talk to him several times until he no longer wants to speak with you. He will eventually reply to you in Old God speak. If you are a Shadow Priest with the Shadow Priest artifact in Void form, you will be able to understand him, which is kind of cool, and he'll tell you something interesting. I'm not going to spoil you what that is. Go check it out for yourself. Now that you've done all of that preparation, you're ready to click on the orbs. You can click on the orb next to him, although I wouldn't recommend that because that is the last orb we'll check out. If you can't click it just don't fret about that. They do have a cooldown on a about 5 to 30 minutes. So if someone else has been there to click on it, you won't be able to do that until you've waited for a while. So since there is a cooldown on these things and you can only get them yourself, you can't share them in a group and stuff, there are a lot of people doing this right now. You might want to step aside and wait a bit until the fad dies down a bit. Alternatively, if you are patient, you can stand on each orb and get them. Let's go to orb number 1. This one is located in Azsuna. It is located in quite a hard to find cave at the coordinates 3735. This is just directly south of the Nor Dunil wellspring on the middle western part of the area. You want to make your way to the road down south below the wellspring, and to the right there is a tree with a very well hidden cave you want to go into. Take a look at the video and I'll show you where it is. Yeah, that's how difficult these spots are to find. They are pretty well hidden, but don't worry, we'll take it slow, we'll find all of them. And if you didn't get it, just leave a comment down below and ask about certain directions. I'll be happy to answer them for you. The next orb is located in Stormheim. Well, technically it's located on the border between Stormheim and Suramar. You want to make your way over to the eastern canyon of Suramar, and up along the northernmost wall, you'll find a small little path you can walk up. Just try to follow the same steps I do in the video, and you will be able to jump inside a cave next to a little tree. And inside you'll find a screaming banshee, and he is extremely dangerous. You want to make sure you don't get hit by this guy because he will hit you very hard. I think you might be able to cut him around and kill him. I would recommend it though. The run back is quite long. You spawn all the way over in Stormheim. The orb is at the back inside the cave. You want to go over to this thing, click it, and that's number 2 done. Orb number 3 is in Val'Sharah. It is down to the southwest of Thala, down here on the southwestern edge towards the sea. Down below there, you'll find a small place, a nook above the Smolderhide Thicken. There you'll go to the left after you see the Cersei mob, reference to Game of Thrones there. You'll find a little path next to a tree with a wisp. Down there will be a small cave underneath with a couple of roots hidden inside and covering the entrance. Then you'll take the left. When you get into the cave, there will be another kind of secrets path into another area in the innermost areas of the cave, and there will be an elemental there, an arcane elemental. This one is also super dangerous. It hits for a lot with its arcane missiles. You want to make sure you interrupt that, and also if you can reflect it, it'll deal tons of damage to the elemental. Click the orb. That's number 3 done. Let's go to number 4. Orb 4 is back on the Broken Shore. This one is a bit trickier to find, and it's right next to Drak'Thul, almost. It's not the one right next to the guy, it's one out into the ocean. You just want to fly directly out towards the west, and over there when you reach the fatigue meter, there will be a path down. You can see on the map right now where that is. I'll put the coordinates on the screen right now for you to see. There will be a cave you can swim into. You will still be fatigued for a while. Don't worry about that. Swim into the cave, and inside you'll find the orb. For orb number 5, you'll go back to Azsuna again. This time we're going into another cave. This orb is located all the way north in the lay ruins of Zarkenar. Here you'll go into this crystal scar in the landmass, and down there will be a tiny cave you can go into, which hides the orb inside. You want to go down there and try to search around inside the crystal scar. Now this next one will be troublesome for some of you guys because this one is located all the way up in the ocean north of Shield's Rest. This is up in the Stormheim Sea. next to this island where you do the paladin shield quest for the artifact and stuff. North in the ocean above this little island, there will be a statue. You can see this statue standing very similar to the ones with the big Viking dude up in Stormheim. This guy will have a little neutral shark between its legs, or between some parts of its body, and underneath that shark there will be a small little cave you can swim into, and there will be another orb right there. The problem with this thing is that there will be lots of other players in this particular area clicking on this thing the entire time, because this is in a shared zone where all players from different realms will go together, because it's on the world map and not in a specific area. The next orb has caused quite a bit of trouble for a lot of players. This one is up in Skyhorn, or next to Skyhorn in Highmountain. It is located on 5638, I believe. It is directly north of the Skyhorn, like text on the map. You want to make your way up to the west along the ridge with all of these harpies. You'll be able to go out towards the right again, and you'll be on the path kind of up to the top of the mountain above Skythorn. And on the left side, you can jump down to this area with a lot of like tents and stuff. There is some sort of cave there that you can go into, but you're not going into the cave. You're going into a hidden cave behind some brambles and some leaves and stuff. And down there, you can find a skull with the orb in its mouth. Now, the next orb is located in a cave in Azsuna again. This one is directly to the east of the Azure Wing Repost, where you find Stelagosa and Senegos, those big blue dragon dudes. And it is located at 53.26. This one, you have to go along the path to the east alongside the path from Azure Wing. And if you take a look to your right, you will see like this pagoda thing down to your right. You know what, you're in the right spot. Turn left again, or north towards this tree, and underneath there will be some brambles and shit. You can go through those, and down below you'll find the next orb hidden beneath some grass. This one took me quite a while to find while inside the cave, but it's right there next to the pillar. Now, the next one is quite a bit off again. It's at the southernmost part of the map. It's down south of the Eye of Azshara, landmass south of Dalaran. You want to swim or make your way down there. As I said at the beginning of the video, you can fly down to the Eye of Azshara, get the flight path. You can swim across the ocean, try to get down there somehow. You want to make your way down the eastern part of the island towards the south. There will be some islands there. You can go south of those again, out into the ocean. We are at 75.90 out here in the ocean. You can see down there all the way at the southern end of the Broken Isles. You want to swim down towards this decrepit ship that has been sunk. Make your way to the front. You'll find a small entrance you can go through. There are also several ways to get through inside of this place. I'm just going to show you in the video. There will be places that you can't go through if you're too big. So if you're playing a Tauren, you might want to use some of the items that shrink you down in size. You cannot pass through this area with a mount like I'm riding right now. I'm riding the Sea Turtle, which gives some speed boost underwater. But you will be able to make it to the end, swim down, and then you go through a path at the back of the cave, which is also hidden with some seaweed. And inside you'll find the cave with the orb. Amazing. Okay, so we are done with all the hard ones. Now it's time we make it back to Drak'Thul and click the last orb next to him. And now you have unlocked the world quest. Next time you log off or wait for the next cycle of the world quest to spawn back up, you will get the world quest down at the Eye of Azshara Island, and you'll be able to kill Kosumoth and get your mount and pet, and that's how you do it. Credit for finding this goes to Drifavel on Reddit, the username Drifavel. Also, another user on Reddit did a pretty nice summary of the coordinates and stuff. A user named Just This One Sep give those guys a thumbs up in the thread I linked to down in the description below. I also linked to the Wowhead thread going on about the discussions regarding this quest and event chain. And also be sure to check out those links to see the original resource for this video. Now, if you're as confused as me right now, you might want to get some more information. Check out the description below. There will be some links there and some information that you want to check out. And also, don't forget to leave a comment if you're curious about something or if you just have a nice comment to contribute with. And I'm sure my awesome subscribers and me as well will try to contribute and answer you as best as we can. Now, if you, for some reason, enjoyed the video and thought it was helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you click the like button or if you shared this one with your friends or your social networks or something like that. That would greatly help me out. So thank you for checking out the video, and I'll hope you stick around for some more videos from the World of Warcraft and other things as well. I've been Crudless. I'll see you guys around.